Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Brandon Cooks, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Saints will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. That is a quick strike, one play all the way to the house. You know, the pass was fine, but that run after the catch, impressive.
An absolute horrible time. Of course, any time like this is a horrible time for a defensive breakdown. But where's the tackling? Where were the safeties? You don't expect him to catch the ball, and next thing you know, he's running into the goalpost this early in the game. That's not supposed to happen.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Lions, nothing. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now the former Sun. And right away he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
By the Saints.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Pickett. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Xavier Worthy, 30 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Chase McLaughlin.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14. Lions, nothing. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Lions. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now they got the touchdown. It's not 88 out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that.
Well, this defense for the Lions, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try to keep your quarterback upright.
A gain there of 21 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time you wait for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Now a 2nd and 10. Pickett. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. You talk about this Lions defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
They'll throw again with Pickett. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Brandon Cooks. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns. So after the disappointment in the opening week loss, Charles, this looks like really a completely different football team.
They sure do, and I think they realize we can't start 0-2. And they're determined to not let it happen by the looks of things here early going.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on these possessions.
It's certainly been a tough stretch playing for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Nice job of driving it up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Right down for a sack. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
10 yards. Brings up 4th down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Here we go, Scott. Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Chase Brown, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Saints have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
31-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
19,
It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Mustang 19.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready. 70 Lions. Let's go.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Go.
Looking to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big play there for Detroit. And even 40 yards.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Know yourself, know your worth. My actions been louder than my words. How you saw me still.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Ready.
An inside run with Scatterbo. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Cam Scatterbo, his first rushing touchdown on a year. And the Lions get a bit closer. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, Pickett. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Call that one an even 60 yards. 6-0. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Cougar 19.
First down, here's Scatterbo. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 31-yard line.
Hurt.
Back to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. 69 yards. And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that will get him one closer.
Lions 20.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. This is caught, it's Cooks. And he's brought down. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
Saints first down.
And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10.
Go! 19, Buffalo 18. Go!
Back to throw, Pickett. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Let's go now. 72.
Now Pickett. That is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Brian Thomas, 35 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead.
Everybody likes to see the long ball thrown, but when you throw it underneath and you see someone catch the ball, secure it, make their moves, and then turn it into bigger plays, that's a lot of fun to watch as well.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Chase McLaughlin set
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. He's on his way. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. 83 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Yardage-wise, he's in the top handful of backs in the league so far this season. A great run there.
He's going to love that standing when it comes to contract time. But even more so, his team loves it because he gives them an identity and sets a tone.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Scatteroo will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
They'll try to hammer it in with Scatteroo.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown.
Cam Scatteroo
With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive play, Brandon Cooks.
Now he's into the clear again.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Brandon Cooks on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Here we go.
On the ground, it's Scatteroo to start the drive.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And the Lions first down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Scatteroo.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll set up a throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Track him 60.
He'll look to throw.
Over the middle, he's got to Slaw. Still going inside the 20.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Isaac to Slaw.
57 yards.
And the Lions get a bit closer. And that is wide to the left and no good, but there are multiple flags on the field. And I think this drive is going to stay alive. And that flag accepted.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. These have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
42. Lions 34. Naimi Fairbairn set.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
Pickett back to throw.
toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
The Saints on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Here's Pickett. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good.
For the kind of game he's had so far, he had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Now a first down carry by Jones. The 20. 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Aaron Jones, 44 yards. And the Saints add 6 to their lead.
Well, it has been the passing game that's really been responsible for much of the scoring so far. But let's not forget about this running attack. They're pretty good, too, as evidenced right there.
And I think, Brandon, the fact that they've thrown the ball so well contributed to that touchdown, because that was a defense that was really keyed up to cover those receivers. All they wanted to do was blanket them. They didn't have enough men in the box to stop the run, and you saw the end result.
Return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like...
He's got a man, complete. Look at the big man rumble. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. 73 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that will shave one more off this lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still good. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Saints.
Touchdown, Saints.
It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's going.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they're connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Tag! Pep, go!
And they'll give them another shot here on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
And he's going to have the Lions first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Ready.
1st and 10.
Scattergood going to run it out of the gun.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 38.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Ready. Here we go. Here we go. 60 bikes, 60 bikes, 18 rattlers, 18 rattlers.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
14 yards. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to air one out. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker.
And the Saints are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
They'll take over first
And with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally getting a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Come on. Hey.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A give, it's Scattergood.
And he loses the football a second time. The Saints say they have it, and they do.
Second time in this first half now, Charles, and he's coughed up the football.
And both times, I think, they were in spots where he's got to think about covering up the ball. He's got to revert to his fundamentals in those practice drills where they carry it through traffic. He's not out in the open field where he can swing it a little bit, cover it up, and take care of it.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
And his play call does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Pickett. He delivers another to Goddard, complete.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 there, and a New Orleans first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10.
Now a handoff. Running left is Jones. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. And 2nd down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun. Pickett.
Into space at the 45.
And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Pickett. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end over the middle. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Saints.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
That gives some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly. Got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Dialing up another pass here. Pickett.
This throw caught right around the 6.
And the Saints are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done. Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he rifles one incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Okay,
2nd and 10. They'll give it to Scatterbury. Well, an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 119 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
At the 22-yard line.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. But once again, it's Scatterbury.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Check that. Ready,
On the handoff, this is Scatterbury.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a 10-yard gain there that sets him up now 1st and goal.
Detroit Lions, first down.
Get it.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Give up the middle, Scatterbury.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Isaac to Sloth.
Laying himself out Lions are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
Ka'imi Fairbairn
On for the PAT, Ka'imi Fairbairn. And this one's back to an 8-point game.
Next to score, Saints 56, Lions 48.
Time for the touchdown. Here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
And the Saints first down.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. From the gun, here's Pickett. That one complete downfield to Thomas. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Brian Thomas. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's up to 15 now. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Ready? 77 Wolf. Ready?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
It's 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Less than a yard.
Back to throw here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Off play action. Pickett. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Pickett.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Brandon Cooks with career touchdown number 70. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
So that one his 4th touchdown catch of the game, right behind the all-time record of 5.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him to just shy of the midfield stripe.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
18, 5 here. 70 Lions. Go.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. Check out.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
That one out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Battle. And the Saints will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Thomas brings it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. Look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Play action, they'll throw.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have, it's chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind.
18 Cardinal.
Now back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Lions.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Lions are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2.
The Lions will
They'll look to throw.
2-point conversion.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the field. The deficit stays right where it is. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this out to the 29.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here.
Oh, it's intercepted. They got Pickett for the 3rd time in this game. Picked off by Xavier Watts.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man, that's too slow. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Isaac to Slaw.
34 yards. And the Lions take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit.
Lions 62.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Looking to throw, Pickett.
This is caught, it's Cooks. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown,
36 yards. And the Saints are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Lining up for the point after.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Lions, 62.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. First by him near the 35. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
At their own 43.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll run. This is Bashal Tutin. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Waste of time.
Here we go, shot.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a second down and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Looking to throw. Now a run here off the RPO, and he'll keep it. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. John Johnson with the INT. And the Saints are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Now Pickett. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And the Saints, first down. It's a gain of 20. First down, New Orleans.
Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. He's got Mingo. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Pickett will look to throw it here. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Lions are right back in this football game. Looking to put a drive together.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Second and long. Well, that'll be incomplete. But he took a shot as he let that go.
And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And unable to connect, incomplete. I give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on fourth down. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's first and goal. Caught on a slant. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Brandon Cooks, a 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Saints have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Yet another trip to the end zone, and that last one, a bit of history. He has now broken the NFL record for most receiving touchdowns in a single game. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
62.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
He's going to wind up and air it out. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth.
The Lions will set up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the two-point conversion caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Lions 70. Kaimi Fairbairn.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Pickett back to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way, it worked out.
It doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They'll throw again with Pickett. He completes this one to Mingo. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Back to throw, Pickett. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Pickett, he's going to throw it again.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Jonathan Mingo.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Saints have opened up a 3-score lead as they pull away here in the 4th. So that drive there, CD, a good response, and that might be the one that gets them to the finish line, a comfortable lead.
Yeah, and that's all about not letting the team back into a game because they just gave up a touchdown. It was back to a 2-score game, and anything can happen in that situation. But instead, they came through with a really terrific drive right there that ended in 6. So you like to slam the door on teams. In this case, they're trying to lock it as well.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
60 average.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man over the middle. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very solid gain of 27. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
On the stop. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11.
At the 46-yard line.
Slant route, and he finds Thornton.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw here.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Lions first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
That's good.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good pick up there, 20 yards.
1st and 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Bashal Jordan.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
77.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Here's Pickett. This one swung out here to Jones. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Pickett. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Pickett will look to throw it. Looking deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A big play there. 59 yards. And the Saints tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because
this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover, but I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
I agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell me that?
Yeah, you play defense. I'll let you go.
I took a shot. We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. That is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead rate, the effort hasn't dropped one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Viking 18.
They'll drop to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too big there. And it's 2nd down. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And he comes back with one complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And Jones is not going to have the 1st down as they stop him short. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle.
And his kick is right there. It's good.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Pass midfield. And he won't get all the way into the end zone as he's out of bounds, but not before getting it down inside the 10. Breaking the huddle, first and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. He'll look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown! A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
The Lions will set up for the 2.
They'll look to throw. And that's caught at the 2. And he will not make it to the goal line. The defense holds him here. And this is still a 3-score game as the lead remains 18. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, CD, this is the ideal situation in the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock, with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And now here's another interception. Past the 20. 5. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that one is caught. So they convert here and don't look now, but this one's back to a 1-score game. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And the Saints are going to get to this one, so that should about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Pickett to throw.
And it's incomplete. We're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Saints, they did what they needed to do. They split their first 2 road games of the year. And they'll have another road date next week.
Man, I got this swag. My head up in my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My head up in my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. When I serve, now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this detergent. No, by the zone, yeah, strong, and you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this. Okay, I fall off in the club with a pocket full of bands. Big stupid friends like a wrapped up in saran. Swag super cool, blowing strong like a fan. And my chain shining hard, it just gave my neck a tan. Pockets on Popeye 'cause they swole off that spinach. Peachtree swag, you can call me Mr. Lennox. Bottles in my hand, putting on just like cable. Surfing off the sand like a surf. Yeah, that's like the circle swag. I swag, I surf, I swag, I surf, I swag, I surf. Now watch me swag. Okay, I swag, I surf, I swag, I surf, I swag, I surf. Now watch me swag. Okay, swagging in the club, you gon' see me throwing money up. Catch me with a bad chicken, all friends is flying some drinks. We gon' roll them up exotic, what we rolling. They got it, I'm gon' drink it up. I'm always wearing polo, I'm pouring mascot. Cake on debit, I don't hesitate to cash out. Thank John Stevenson, the black and blue jag out. Pockets on hell time, I'm always bringing bands out. Exotic, polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this detergent. No, by the zone, yeah, strong, and you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this detergent. When I hit the club, it's like I gotta catch a wave. Boogie board, shawty got me surfing off the stage. Got me something like a Eddie Bauer. Hello, surfing like I'm Otto 'cause I got that rocket power. Take it like a camera. Flash screen, shawty, man, I'm surfing like the channel. Paper towel money, man, I'm all about my clout. And I'm screaming cowabunga while y'all boys wiping out. Got that polo on my body with a Zach Morris swag. Yeah, purple label, man, gon' check the tag. When he got the shoes, so you know I bought the bag. Clean just like this detergent with the Tide color swag. Swinging hard like a boss of throwing punches. Papa though, shawty, y'all on them sad lunches. I'm in the party surfing like I'm standing on a wave. Shawty check my Dougie like she batted mayonnaise. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this detergent. No, by the zone, yeah, strong, and you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this detergent. Stop the rock.
Stop the rock.
Stop the rock.
Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. We can't stop the rock. Stop the rock.
Stop the rock.
Stop the rock. can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop. Shake my paranoia, can't stop the rock. 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 Shake my paranoia, I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia, I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop.
In my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up. She asked me do I. Right now I'm fresh as hell. Somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back to back. Gang, back to back to back. Trailing me, back to back to back. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover cha-cha. Gon' show you cha-cha. Gon' back to back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover cha-cha. Gon' show you cha-cha. They gon' heat me up. I been trying to keep it cool. These little they tried to start it. Too late, my finger was already on it. Call me Shovel Man. She like the way I pull up and I. The 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never. All that beating around the bush, homie, said with your chest. Got a lot of dog on me. Know you probably smell it. Like my name, Jody, pull up in Yvette. Go and check the news, Brody heard somebody stretch. In your feelings by the better get a grill. Tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip. I got right here for show up, make everybody dip. Went to visit Granny, she say, what's that poking out your hip? I told Brody walk behind so he can catch me if I slip. She begging me to take a sip. First she drove the boat, then she like a ship. First you load it up, then you empty out the I'm not no button, no wrinkled clothes, it ain't no pressing me. I got on Vinci, LV, no night, but I got that check on me. If I swing this from left to right, gon' have to check on your homie. Lil' Brun, I'm known for stopping cars, but they be on go for me.
Get a glimpse when I'm out, it's bad luck. I just put 10 mil in the pen, it made me feel better. They're passing out DB, I'm cold with the My little young ran an M on the road, he a scammer. Drippin' money, clear, splash, I'm covered in bells. But I'm clever, vendettas, raw, whatever. I'm a rebel, but better. If I go federal. I pour up, I don't measure. Soon I met her, I leveled up, my bread up, I'm fed pressure. It's gang, you can't hang. We slamming out whoever. I keep it on, get stuck on it. Mace and Manjala. Got 2 cribs in Alpharetta, they down the street from each other. I know the spot. My Lil Wayne, he know the laptop. Shorty having Chris Vick, he a vampire. Camping right in front of your house and start up a campfire. I just did my numbers then from her, this wasn't a landslide. Ain't gonna be no who this shit, I'm spinning back to back. Any say on that issue, I'm going 50, and then the got arrogant. My natural habit. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The Pick Your Me Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your